This is the AEW Collision April 6, 2024 full show results video. The show started with a tag team match between FTR vs Top Flight, and the result of this match was FTR defeated Top Flight by pinfall when Dante turned in midair during another high-risk move, but FTR caught him in the Shatter Machine for the win, and now FTR has advanced to the final match of the AEW Tag Team Championship Tournament at Dynasty. Then we saw a match between Pac vs Encore More, and the result of this match was Pac defeated Encore More by submission. Pac cuts a promo after the match is over. He's done waiting for opportunities that he deserves and now takes matters into his own hands. He's on a mission to remind everyone that he's the best wrestler on the planet, and Pac calls out Okada and asks if he thinks he can survive the bastard. Pac doesn't think he can and is eagerly awaiting a response. Bryan Danielson is interviewed backstage by Renee Paquette, and he talks about constantly evolving as a wrestler and testing himself to see if he's the best version of himself. That's what's exciting about stepping in the ring against Will Ospreay at AEW Dynasty. Then we saw a match between Hook and Chris Jericho vs Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty, and the result of this match was Hook and Chris Jericho won the match by submission. Anthony Ogogo appears out of nowhere and ambushes Jericho and Hook from behind. Hook tries to save Chris, but Moriarty and Taylor get back in there and join the beatdown on the babyfaces. Jericho is held up for Ogogo to hit him with the knockout punch. Ogogo, Taylor, and Moriarty hold up the banner for Shane Taylor Promotions and lay it over Jericho's body, and Ogogo is officially in the faction. Dustin Rhodes cuts a pre-taped promo talking about being underappreciated, and he talks about seeing his dad bring home the World Heavyweight Championship 36 years ago and telling himself that one day he would do the same thing. Dustin challenges Samoa Joe to a world title match on Dynamite next week and vows to finally become the world champion, and he's scared of no man, and Samoa Joe is no different. Renee now interviews Will Ospreay backstage, and Ospreay is confident against Bryan due to his background in Japanese wrestling. This is the S tier of professional wrestling, and Ospreay is at a level now that Bryan has never reached in his career. Will is here to prove that he's the best wrestler alive. Then we saw a match between House of Black vs Brian Keith, Matt Sydal, and Christopher Daniels, and the result of this match was House of Black defeated Brian Keith, Matt Sydal, and Christopher Daniels by pinfall when Buddy hit his finisher on Keith. Adam Copeland's music hits and he attacks the House from behind, and the numbers game overwhelms him, which brings out Mark Briscoe and FTR for the save. The Young Bucks then join the fray, but FTR cuts them off on the ramp and Copeland spears Brody in the ring. Briscoe and Cope work together to take out Buddy Matthews. Malachi is staring at four babyfaces in the ring and decides to bail, and Nicholas Jackson gets his brother Matthew out of there as well, and all the heels escape. Rocky Romero is backstage and asks for a title eliminator match against AEW International Champion Roderick Strong. The Undisputed Kingdom is right there, and Strong accepts the challenge. Lionhook is interviewed about Anthony Ogogo's surprise attack, and there are 3 of them and only 2 of Lionhook. But that's okay because Hook brings in Katsuyori Shibata to be their third guy for a fight against Shane Taylor Promotion. The next match happened between Yuka Sakazaki vs Trish Adora, and the result of this match was Yuka Sakazaki defeated Trish Adora by pinfall. Serena Deeb comes out after the match is over and offers a sarcastic clap for Yuka from the ramp. There's a backstage promo from Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia. Given all the great wrestlers in AEW like Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita, it motivates Garcia to hold himself to a higher standard, and he wants more, and he's going to take it. The next match happened between Claudio Castagnoli vs The Butcher, and the result of this match was Claudio Castagnoli defeated The Butcher by pinfall. Julia Hart cuts a promo on both Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné, and she's the forever face of TBS, and they won't be able to take her TBS championship away. Samoa Joe declines Dustin Rhodes' challenge for a world championship match on Dynamite, but he'll still fight him, and if Dustin wins, he'll make him the #1 contender. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Penta El Zero Mito vs Commander, and the result of this match was Penta El Zero Mito defeated Commander by pinfall. Adam Copeland comes out onto the ramp and smiles as he stares down Penta ahead of their TNT title match next week on Dynamite, and the show goes off the air.